without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
Can I build the nukes like I built the actuators?
I could build you 1,000 nuke casings, right now. But we've got nothing to put inside them. The Mark 28s have a special... In other words, I'd love...
Right.
But before you give up, Proctor Quinlan is... We're fair. The catch is that the installation...
Sounds like that's our only option.
Yep. I only wish I had better information for you, but that's all we have to go on. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the Glowing Sea. I suggest you head out there first. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar on his face.
We stay here too long, we're gonna get sick.
Target down.
Scribe Halen.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
Thanks, Halen. I assume the place...
We're doing the best that we can. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
What about those feral ghouls? They still a problem?
With a vertibird at our disposal? Not. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Why use this distress pulsar?
Unless you could locate an entire radio station within the glowing sea, there's no way you're going to be able to send out a regular signal. Luckily, the distress pulsar's ping cuts right through the interference. And look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on. If you don't, the radiation will. Good luck, Knight.
More than just bomb disposal. It's been converted into a launching silo as well.
Excellent.
Comic books? I thought they were a waste of time. Sound the all clear.
Yes.
Going up. Look. float. Going up. 4.
I know they're still here.
Send them back to hell!
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
I'm looking for some...
You trivialize that with the children of...
Trust me.
Atom has known when he returned. That is why...
This man is obviously delusional. I recommend we switch tactics.
I want to spread...
Perhaps then I have... If you would see these... Take this. Follow the brilliance of the glow. May Atom's ray...
Sir?
This is Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar. If this is a drill, we need confirmation immediately. We've got a lot of nervous soldiers over here, Command. If this is the big one, they want to head home to their families before it's too late. Some of the inbounds are getting awfully close. Wait a minute. The inbounds are splitting into multiple targets? Oh, hell. This is it, isn't it? May God have mercy on our souls.
Paladin Dance.
Now that this site's been secured, you should return to the airport immediately. I'll remain on watch until the vertebrates arrive.
Was it something I said?
Not at all. I just don't have a choice. Elder Maxon's orders were quite clear. I'm not to take my eyes off these bombs until every one of them has been counted. If we want Liberty Prime to reach peak... Dismissed, Knight.
Paladin Dance.
You need to get back to the airport right away, Knight. I'll keep an eye on things until these bombs are picked up.
inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Ingram?
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in...
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green?
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all,
It would be better if a trained technician...
Liberty Prime, back online.
all right. Let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Got green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Pridwin's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
You think I'll need it for my next assignment?
I don't know, but it never hurts to be prepared. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
How can a machine believe it's alive? It's ridiculous.
Sir.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The data you brought back, Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared.
Sure.
His sudden absence simply I'm finding it difficult to...
After everything I've done...
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take... However, That doesn't Dance is a synth. He represents our mission in the Commonwealth is clear, which leaves me facing the most. I'm ordering you to hunt down.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. Listen, but if we're to remain, find Proctor Quinlan and Knight. You're dismissed.
Elder Maxon?
I'm sorry, Knight. There's nothing further to discuss. You have your orders.
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned. As I was perusing this list, a quick DNA comparison with our... I'm certain this comes as quite...
I don't need apologies. I need to know where he is.
Yes, you're quite right. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and as you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of... I think our best approach... You may want to get...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a Sith?
I assume you're out...
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brother. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him...
Right.
That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after every... There's obviously been a mistake, and we need...
Scribe Halen! You're addressing us now, unless...
Of course. I believe I have some...
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
Change of heart, Halen?
Just following orders, sir.
Proceed, Knight.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Well, if it isn't the man who revived Prime, the Brotherhood is in your debt. Now, did you have
I found some technical documents for you.
Splendid. Here are the caps that I promised. Remember, the comet... Check every building you explore.
Scribe?
So, are you ready to take on your first assignment?
No, I need more time.
That's all right.
Right.
Grab whatever you need. Good, you're back. Are you ready to take on your first assignment?
What exactly does the scribe do for the Brotherhood?
We do everything. All the scientific research, the repair. Of course, Anyway, I won't bore you with any more of the detail.
Ready.
Great. Let me explain what I need you to do. One of the Brotherhood's most important duties. I have a list of Here, this should cover... Good luck. And be careful.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
This way.
Scribe Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
Aren't you supposed to tell me where Dance went?
Yes. But I've known Paladin Dance. He trained me. He's earned my admiration. I don't care what Quinlan's reports.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone at Dance is the most selfless person. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, If you're not convinced by what he said...
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to... Before the Pribwin showed up, it was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling.
Halen?
I know you'll do the right thing.
The Institute and their technological abominations need to be stopped at any cost.
Stop the Institute. For Maxon and for the Brotherhood.
Doc Weathers is guaranteed to patch up any bruises, holes.
Going down. Please stand clear. This is...
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty.
Uh-huh. Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
How could you not know that you're a synth?
It doesn't make sense to me either. I remember being... I mean, even though the proofs state... Why does any of this even matter to you?
No. But I don't know what to do.
Seems obvious to me. Look, I'm not blind to the... I wish Maxon had sent someone else. But that doesn't change a thing. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Max. Synths can't be trusted. Technology that's run them. I need to be the example.
The empathy that you're showing...
I appreciate what you're trying. I'm ready to accept. Maxon's ordered you to...
No.
I can't believe you'd risk your... Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been... Perhaps now that you...
Whatever you decide to do.
Thank you, my friend. The only clear choice is for me to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was... Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hey.
Going up. Ground floor.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
How did you find us?
When I sent you to execute this machine, I suspected you'd have difficulty. Now that I've arrived, it appears that my instincts were correct. What did it say to you that made you betray the Brotherhood? Why is it still alive?
I refuse because your orders are ridiculous.
How dare you? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. Flesh is flesh. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the step...
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth. Millions, perhaps even billions. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
That's insane. He dedicated his life to protecting mankind.
Is that what it told you? How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, and when I heard your speech, don't you understand? From the moment I was taken in by the brothers...
It's too late for that now. The Institute is... I don't intend to debate this anymore. My orders...
It's all right. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed, whatever you decide. No.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I...
If he dies, what happens to me?
Given the circumstances, I'd be willing to overlook the fact that Dance is true. Now make your decision, or I will.
For the good of the Brotherhood.
I'm disappointed in you. Stand aside.
Just make it quick.
For that honor and glory.
already. That was the 5 stars. All 5 of them. Get it? Because it's funny? Sort of? No. No. Okay. Not really. You're listening to, Diamond City Radio. If you're listening at all, I mean. This here. Over here.
Take no prisoners.
Back up! Here's, it's